Hey guys, Fierce here. This is my sixth battle to YouTube. It's a battle against a kid from Seribii named Jighunter. He starts off with a Swampert lead, and I go out with my Yan Mega. I go for a Toxic, and it misses, and he sets up some cocks, get the speed boost, and then I go for Toxic again, and I get him this time. He goes for the Ice Beam, which brings me down to my Sash. Damn, Vegas is lagging a bit. No, it doesn't. But he gets the freeze hacks here for the second battle in a row. I leave him out as fodder basically, but he roars me out, so I have him for fodder for later. And he goes out into my Gyarados, and I get the Intimidate off. Lefties restores some HP there, and he's got leftovers as well, but it's not going to last long with the Toxic taking his HP away. So I go for the Earthquake just to get some damage off before he roars me out. And it does a substantial amount. He roars me out into my Infernape, and Cox doesn't do anything to him. So now he gets poison damage, and I go for the Grass Knot, which will take him out. Yeah, because Swampert's a heavy Pokemon, and Grass Knot does more damage the heavier the Pokemon is. So he goes out into a Flygon, which obvious Earthquake is obvious. So I got into my Yanmega, but he gets killed by Cox. Which doesn't matter, so now the Earthquake has no target, and I can go on to my Toshtini to take the Earthquake. So he withdraws, and I set up some Toxic Spikes. No, I get rid of his rocks first. And I got a crit. 100% necessary again. And now, wait, because obvious Heat Wave is obvious now, but he goes for a Discharge. Probably, I guess, predicting a switch out, but then I go into my Spec Wall, which takes a Discharge like a boss. And now I sub up while he goes for the Toxic, but it fails. So now I can set up some Calm Minds. And he goes for the Heat Wave to try to break my sub and whatnot. So he withdraws now that it's useless. And he goes out into a Flygon, so I set up another Calm Mind. And he goes for the Earthquake. He outspeeds me because Scarfed Flygon is Scarfed. Because almost all Flygons are Scarfed. So he Earthquakes, and I go for the Shadow Ball because I've been getting too greedy with the Calm Minds. So I don't go for the Shadow Ball when I should. And I end up losing him. So I Shadow Ball here, takes out more than half. And I go out into Gyarados because he is locked into that Earthquake and it doesn't affect him. So now obvious switch out is obvious. And he goes out into his Zapdos, and I go for the Dragon Dance, predicting that switch out there. 269 HP, but now it's gone because of the leftovers. And I go for the Stone Edge, and it misses, and that hacks right there absolutely changed the battle because he takes out my Gyarados. And this Zapdos is a bitch for the entire battle, and that hacks lost me it. So he goes out. He switches out from his Zapdos into his Flygon while I go out for a substitute, predicting that switch out. He goes with the Earthquake, and I go in for the Shadow Ball here. I lose my sub, but the Shadow Ball does not kill because I lost all my Calm Minds. This Flygon's another bitch Pokemon, but he gets a Spec Defense Fall, which really doesn't matter because I'm not going to outspeed. So I switch out into Toshtini, take another Earthquake because he is Scarfed. And this Earthquake does nothing, basically. He withdraws again because he is locked into a Rotom, which I predict, and I go for the Toxic Spikes. So here I go for, now I switch out into my Spec Wall, predicting a Thunderbolt. And he takes that Thunderbolt well. And, it was 13 before. That's even better than 69 in my opinion. So he switches out into Flygon. So I sub up, and I will go for the Shadow Ball, I believe. He Earthquakes, which probably is going to break my sub. And I Shadow Ball. No, he gets a crit, but since it's a sub, that's really good that the sub took the crit instead of him actually taking the crit because that would one-hit me. Regardless, Earthquake would one-hit KO me, but it's still nice. So I Shadow Ball, take him out, and he goes out into his Rotom, and he tricks me, which is a great play by his part because he gets rid of my leftovers and gives me a Choice Scarf, which ruins my subset. So now I gotta switch out into Air Goodman, and he Thunder Waves me, But it doesn't really matter because I probably wasn't going to outspeed. So he goes for the Thunderbolt, and I think I was stupid and go for the Bug Bite, yeah. But it still does a lot because Rotom's defenses are pitiful. If I went for a Brick Break or something, no, Brick Break wouldn't work. If I went for Bullet Punch, it would probably do a lot more. So he goes into Zapdos, I Bullet Punch, and doesn't do shit. See, the Zapdos is probably going to take me out. Yeah, I go for the Bullet Punch because leaving him out as fodder to get as much damage off as I can. He dies to Life Orb. Goes for Discharge, but there's no target. That hacks before, though, with the Stone Edge. That lost me this base, pretty much. And I go for the Flamethrower here, which takes him out? No. He discharges. But since... Alright, now I'm down into the red, so Life Orb will kill me. So I just finishes off his Zapdos. Zapdos took out like 3 of my Pokemon, essentially. So me not killing him with that Stone Edge lost me this battle. So he goes out into the Rotom, goes for the Thunder Wave, which I'm like, I obviously will not outspeed you. So I go for the Payback here, and it will take him out. So now he goes out into, I'm guessing, up his Scizor. And the Scizor goes for the Superpower, which does not kill me, but it does more than half. And he gets the defense fall because of that. So I go in with the Earthquake, and it's gonna... No, it didn't do shit. Fuck. It must be defensively EV'd or something. So he switches out his Scizor into a Togekiss, which I predict to switch out, so I go for the Payback here. And it doesn't do shit on this guy, because he must be max IV'd, and he must have defense EV'd these guys. Because I do have EVs in attack. So I switch out into my Jason here. Takes the Air Slash. Oh, I had 113. He takes the Air Slash like a boss because he's a special wall. So it goes into I go with the Thunderbolt here. Yeah, and it doesn't take it out. And I was like, "Fuck you! You definitely have all defense EVs." And he outspeed. No, I outspeed him. And oh, now I'm down to 13 HP. But I am scarfed into a Thunderbolt, so I just go for the Thunderbolt, and that will almost take him out. If I took him out, that would have been game. But no, he goes for the Bullet Punch. I should have switched out there into my Toshtini because I really needed him, but that was a dump. By the time I realized that, I already made my move. So I pay back here, and I really can't take him out because he does have... I think he has Rest or something on it, or something stupid. No, he has Roost. What the hell would Togekiss have Rest? That was stupid to me. He roosts up, and I really can't do anything anymore, so I'm just going to spam some paybacks. And he gets leftover stores. So he keeps just going for the Air Slash here. Just going to slowly wear away at me. Go for the payback. Even if it's doubled, it's still not going to take him out, because he can just roost up again. If I got a crit, that might have done something different, but no. I never get crits when I need them, so fuck this shit. So he goes in with the Aura Sphere to finish me off. Good game, Jighunter. Whatever. Okay, bye.